Welcome to NASCAR Interstate Batteries Cup Series here at Auto Club Speedway for the Auto Club 400. 39 cars have lined up for today's running of this race. Now let's go for some news. Jimmie Johnson starts on the pole with the fastest qualifying time. Matt Kenseth won last week to advance to the next round, and Chase Elliott as well by points. Eric Almirola replaces Danica Patrick in the 10, while Danica Patrick moves to the 7. So you see the playoff standings. Junior, Edwards, Keselowski, and Suarez are in trouble. As you saw in the command, now let's take a look at the starting lineup for today's race. Jimmie Johnson and Kyle Larson start in row 1, Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick in row 2, row 3, Truex and Elliott, row 4, Biffle and Custer, row 5, Kenseth and Logano. As you can see, the rest of the rows as well, Junior and Hamlin are tied for 0 points in the lead, so one of them needs to finish higher of the other. And for the other three as well, they need to score more points to get in. As you can see, the rest of the starting lineup will be back for the race. So there are 10 laps in this race with 39 cars, and as you see, the playoff system as well. And remember, when you advance. So let's get underway. The green flag's in the air. We're underway here at the Auto Club 400. Jimmie Johnson gets off a great start, but here comes Kyle Busch on the outside trying to pass Kyle Larson for the lead here. As Kyle Busch goes way high and overtakes for second place. As Jimmy will lead down the back straightaway. Johnson has now entered turns 3 and 4, and he sure is fast with that 48 car. As you can see, 3 wide action back in the field with a battle for Logano, Biffle, and Kenseth as Johnson will lead lap 2 here. Johnson now heads into turn 1 and 2 as well, as Harvick will now overtake Larson for 4th. Somehow Larson's car is having a bit of trouble here, but as Johnson continues to lead on to this race, and there's a spin! Biffle's around! Hamlin's in the wall. Caution is out. Let's see what happened here. So as you see, Almirola gets by. Biffle tries to go low, and Biffle clips Almirola, and Biffle gets spun in the back straightaway. Murray gets turned. Blaney goes high. Junior and Hamlin wrecked. Ooh, that's a lot of cars. Well, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Auto Club Speedway here. As you can see, cars are on pit road as well. McMurray, Jr., and Menard have minor damages, so they're okay. As you can see, pit stops are underway here on lap 3 as well. See, Kyle Larson is making adjustments to his car, saying the car is loose a little. Kyle Busch going for 4 tires in fuel, otherwise has a great car. Kenseth has a great car, and he's out of here. As Johnson wins the race off of pit road, we'll be right back. Welcome back. As you can see, Blaney's in for some repairs, and Hamlin and Biffle are back in, but they are 1 lap down, and that could be troubling for their playoff position. As here we go for the restart here. Almirola, who actually didn't go on to pit road as well, is in 3rd as right now. Well, Keselowski did pass him. Anyway, still. Logano is your new leader as well, but Custer's fighting back, and it looks like Keselowski goes high and pushes his teammate Logano to the front. As you can see, 3 wide action back in the pack as well, and Jimmie Johnson is making a comeback here. Some cars are now coming into pit road as well, like Almirola. As Logano will lead another lap here. Here comes Jimmie Johnson. He's now right behind Kurt Busch. Can he overtake Kurt? He overtakes Kurt Busch and will now challenge Logano for the lead. But Blaney spins and it causes a huge wreck. Caution is out. Let's go take a look at what happened here. So Blaney somehow gets loose coming out of the corner as well. See, Logano tries to back up, but Keselowski rips into the back of him. As Johnson slows down just in time. Nowhere for to Kurt Busch, and Newman gets up and over Kyle Larson's roof. And Kyle Busch manages to sneak by. As you can see, Bubba Wallace gets hit in the wall. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. As you can see, we're still under caution as Jones has engine trouble, so he's in the garage again. Edwards is in pit road as well for some damage check, and so is Logano as well. As you can see, cleanup is underway, and it appears as though Keselowski's chance of making to the playoffs will end here. We'll need to wait and see for Kyle Larson as well to see if he has enough points to make it in this race. But other than the fact as well, Edwards is in trouble and Kurt Busch as well. But for Keselowski, he is done and he's out of playoff contention. As you can see, Kurt Busch on pit road and all of the other cars to see the results what happened. Oh, and Clint Bowyer is back on the free lap pass position, and Carl Edwards and Kurt Busch are staying on the lead lap. Kyle Busch is advanced into the next round by points, and we go underway for possibly the final restart of this race. Jimmie Johnson's now back in the lead as well. And Kyle Busch is trying to challenge Jimmie Johnson for the lead, but Johnson pulls out ahead of Kyle Busch. Now we have a battle for 3rd place. It's McMurray and Almirola. As McMurray is in third place as of right now. Here we come. Oh, there's seems to be some bumping action right here. Just go back and see. So Edwards and Kurt Busch trying to make up positions as well. Edwards bumps into Stenhouse. Stenhouse gets loose. And then he hits Ty Dillon. Edwards and Kurt Busch, and for the other cars in the back, have managed to avoid them as well. But unfortunately, it looks like as well, Ty Dillon and Clint Boyer, Ricky Stenhouse have flat tires. But Johnson will lead another lap with 2 laps to go here. As well, as you can see, both Stenhouse and Dillon made it back. And here comes Jimmy Johnson, comes into turn 3 and 4 to lead corners as Carl Edwards and Kurt Busch are trying to get as much points as they can. And here comes the white flag. There's one more time around this track. Jimmy Johnson enters turns 1 and 2. Here comes Almirola. He's trying to challenge Kyle Busch for second place. Johnson exits turn 2 and leading down the back straightaway. And they enter turn 3 and 4. Jimmy Johnson, who's in by points, but he's going to win anyway. Johnson wins the Auto Club Speedway 400. The Auto Club 400, I mean. We're back. As you can see, Jimmy Johnson's now going to celebrate his win here at the Auto Club Speedway. A well-dominated performance for the 48. Unfortunately for Edwards, Suarez, Hamlin, and Keselowski, they are done and they are eliminated. Johnson's first, Busch is second, Almirola third for very impressive drive. McMurray's in fourth, Harvick in fifth, Earnhardt in sixth, and he's in actually with a very impressive run. Elliott's in eighth, Kenseth's in ninth, and Martin Truex Jr. is in 10th. And that will wrap up our coverage as you can see the rest of the finishing standings. We are heading to the round of 12 at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Irwin Tools 500 night race for 20 laps of action. That's all from NASCAR Racing 18. Good night, everybody.